So, just imagine you're hanging out with Trump and he's like, "You want to see the UFO? Can you keep a secret?" During an episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, some pretty startling claims emerged about government secrecy concerning UFO crash sites and alien bodies. Former President Donald Trump allegedly hinted at profound knowledge of extraterrestrial encounters, which, really raises questions about hidden truths. This revelation adds even more fuel to those long-standing rumors that the government has concealed biological entities recovered from UFO crash sites. Today we're going to delve into the testimonies, evidence, and expert analyses. The Trump UFO secret. During a 2020 interview on the Joe Rogan Experience, Donald Trump reportedly claimed the government possesses knowledge about UFO crashes and even alien bodies. Trump suggested that crashed craft and biological entities are supposedly preserved somewhere, sparking some pretty intense speculation about the existence of recovered extraterrestrial life. Though controversial, these claims revived public interest in UFO investigations that have been officially acknowledged by the Pentagon in recent years. Trump's statements actually align with declassified Pentagon reports about unidentified aerial phenomena, suggesting possible government cover-ups spanning decades. Experts caution that such disclosures should be critically assessed, but they really do represent a rare admission from a sitting president regarding extraterrestrial encounters. The former president's casual mention of preserved biological entities implies a level of government knowledge that's honestly way beyond public disclosure. His comments suggest that crashed UFOs and their occupants have been retrieved and studied in classified facilities. This revelation comes at a time when the Pentagon has begun releasing previously classified UAP footage, which lends even more credibility to claims of ongoing extraterrestrial contact. The implications of such government secrecy raise some pretty profound questions about humanity's true understanding of our place in the universe. Ryan Graves' Navy pilot testimony. Former Navy pilot Ryan Graves has become one of the most prominent voices offering first-hand testimony of UAP encounters during his military service. Between 2014 and 2015, Graves and his squadron encountered multiple unexplained flying objects exhibiting extreme acceleration and maneuverability beyond current human technology. These objects performed impossible aerial maneuvers, including sudden stops, right-angle turns at high speed, and acceleration that would kill human pilots. Graves described seeing these craft on a daily basis during training exercises off the East Coast, suggesting a persistent presence rather than isolated incidents. His detailed accounts to the Department of Defense and his public interviews have lent credibility to prior Pentagon reports about unexplained aerial phenomena. Graves' testimony contributed to the establishment of the UAP task force, tasked with investigating aerial phenomena that challenge existing aerospace understanding. The pilot emphasizes the physical threat posed by these encounters and urges increased transparency from government agencies. His credible military background and detailed technical descriptions provide compelling evidence that something extraordinary is operating in our airspace. These objects demonstrate technology far beyond anything in the known human inventory, raising questions about their origin and purpose. Radar anomalies and visual confirmations. Radar anomalies combined with multiple visual confirmations have become key evidence supporting the reality of UAPs in military airspace. Sophisticated radar systems operated by U.S. Navy personnel detected objects that defied classification, showing sudden velocity changes from hovering to supersonic speeds instantaneously. These radar signatures revealed objects capable of cloaking abilities, appearing and disappearing from tracking systems without explanation. In addition to radar detection, multiple pilots reported visually observing fast-moving, glowing objects at close proximity during routine flights. The objects appeared as metallic craft with no visible propulsion systems yet maintaining perfect flight control. Investigations by the Defense Intelligence Agency reinforce the belief that these phenomena are not a result of known human technology or natural atmospheric anomalies. The convergence of radar and visual data creates a compelling case for unbiased scientific study of aerial phenomena in national airspace. Multiple sensor confirmations eliminate the possibility of equipment malfunction or pilot error as explanations. These encounters occur in restricted military airspace where all aircraft should be identifiable, making the presence of unknown objects particularly concerning. The consistency of reports across different military branches and time periods suggests a systematic phenomenon requiring serious investigation and disclosure. Ocean bases theory. Numerous theories propose the existence of secretive underwater bases where alien visitors might be operating undetected by surface surveillance systems. Advanced sonar systems, including those deployed by international naval forces, have detected unexplained anomalies in oceanic trenches, particularly in deep Pacific regions. These abnormalities include massive underwater structures and objects moving at impossible speeds beneath the surface. The anomalies have fueled speculation that the world's deepest waters hide extraterrestrial technology or permanent habitats established by visiting civilizations. Dr. Paul Stonehill, an expert in naval technology and unidentified phenomena, suggests these ocean bases could serve as staging areas for alien craft, completely hidden from satellite surveillance. The vastness and depth of global oceans offer ideal environments for concealed operations, with less than 5% of Earth's oceans explored by humans. Underwater facilities would provide perfect cover for extraterrestrial activities, while remaining invisible to most human detection methods. Several military personnel have reported USOs or unidentified submerged objects capable of transitioning between underwater and aerial flight without losing speed or control. These underwater anomalies correlate with increased UFO activity in coastal regions, suggesting a connection between ocean-based operations and aerial phenomena observed worldwide. The downed UFO drone. In 2019, a significant incident involved the downing of what pilot observers described as an unmanned UFO drone near rim of the Pacific military exercises in the Pacific Ocean. The drone exhibited flight capabilities far beyond current aerospace technology, remaining impervious to standard defensive measures attempted by military aircraft. According to former intelligence officer David Grush, recovered fragments from the incident suggest technology not of terrestrial origin, featuring materials with properties unknown to human science. The object demonstrated advanced artificial intelligence, executing complex evasive maneuvers without any detectable communication signals or remote control systems. Military personnel reported that conventional weapons had minimal effect on the craft, which seemed to anticipate and counter every defensive action. The incident prompted classified investigations within multiple government agencies and intensified debates about the nature of aerial threats in restricted military zones. Recovery teams allegedly secured debris that defied analysis by top aerospace engineers and material scientists. This episode has become a critical focal point in ongoing efforts to understand and reveal the truth behind unidentified aerial phenomena. The implications of downing what appears to be extraterrestrial technology raise questions about potential retaliation and the wisdom of aggressive responses to unknown visitors. Michio Kaku's analysis. Renowned theoretical physicist Michio Kaku has publicly analyzed UFO phenomena, emphasizing their potential revolutionary implications for science and technology advancement. He stresses that even if such objects originate from extraterrestrial intelligence, understanding their propulsion systems and advanced materials could fundamentally revolutionize human engineering capabilities. Kaku warns that efforts to conceal such phenomena hinder scientific progress, and advocates for transparent research initiatives involving the global scientific community. He discusses the physics behind observed UFO capabilities, noting that their demonstrated technology suggests mastery of principles beyond current human understanding. The physicist emphasizes potential applications including breakthrough energy sources, anti-gravity systems, and revolutionary advances in space travel should contact be established with their creators. His analysis bridges scientific skepticism with open-minded inquiry in the controversial field of UFO studies, lending academic credibility to serious investigation. Kaku argues that humanity's technological advancement could accelerate exponentially through reverse engineering recovered alien technology. He warns against military hoarding of such discoveries, advocating for international cooperation in studying extraterrestrial artifacts. The physicist's prestigious academic background provides legitimacy to discussions about UFO technology that were previously dismissed by mainstream science. His public statements encourage other scientists to openly investigate these phenomena without fear of professional ridicule. The data core discovery. So, groundbreaking reports have emerged concerning the discovery of a mysterious data core allegedly recovered from a suspected UFO crash site in the American Southwest. Sources within intelligence communities including John Podesta, former advisor to multiple U.S. presidents, have hinted at the existence of such extraterrestrial technological artifacts. This data core is believed to contain unprecedented information about alien technology, biological systems, and possibly star maps indicating their origins. The device reportedly utilizes storage mechanisms beyond human comprehension, potentially holding vast amounts of information in crystalline structures. Researchers speculate it holds the key to understanding advanced propulsion systems, faster-than-light communication, and biological engineering techniques far surpassing terrestrial capabilities. The core allegedly interfaces with human technology in limited ways, occasionally displaying holographic projections and data streams that baffle even top computer scientists. Continuous investigations into this entity face formidable classification barriers, restricting public access and independent scientific verification. Intelligence sources suggest the data core may contain historical records of extraterrestrial visits to Earth spanning thousands of years. The implications of such a discovery would fundamentally alter humanity's understanding of our planet's history and our place in the cosmic community of intelligent civilizations. Future timeline projections. So, several futurists and analysts have proposed timelines predicting, some pretty dramatic changes in human civilization, all rooted in increasing exposure to extraterrestrial influence and technology. These projections actually anticipate rapid technological evolution, societal upheaval, and possibly even a whole new epoch of human consciousness emerging around the year 2030. Increased global awareness and official disclosure about alien presence could honestly accelerate these transformations way beyond what we currently predict. Authors like Jacques Fresco, who's known for futuristic societal models, and Nick Bostrom, renowned for his work on existential risk studies, they both contribute some really diverse perspectives on potential outcomes and the risks involved. All these speculations are fueling intense debates about whether humanity is actually prepared for contact with advanced civilizations, and of course, the ethical considerations that come with such encounters. Some timeline projections suggest that reverse-engineered alien technology could solve energy crises, enable interstellar travel, and even extend human lifespan dramatically within just a few decades. However, experts are warning about potential negative consequences, including things like technological dependency, social inequality, and a loss of human autonomy. The integration of alien knowledge could end up creating a new class system, dividing those with access to advanced technology from those without. So, preparation for these potential changes really requires global cooperation and some pretty careful consideration of how extraterrestrial contact might reshape human society, economics, and even individual identity in ways we've just never seen before. Jacob Reynolds' farm encounter. In 2022, farmer Jacob Reynolds reported a bizarre encounter on his property in rural Texas involving unexplained lights and, strange craft activity that lasted for several hours. His testimony has actually been corroborated by independent witnesses, including neighbors, and there's even video evidence captured on multiple security cameras throughout the incident. Reynolds described seeing metallic objects that were exhibiting flight behaviors totally outside the realm of modern aeronautics, like silent hovering, instantaneous acceleration, and geometric formations that just aren't possible for conventional aircraft. The craft seemed to be conducting some sort of systematic survey of his farmland, taking soil samples and examining livestock with what looked like sophisticated scanning devices. During the encounter, Reynolds reported temporary electronic malfunctions affecting all battery-powered devices within about a half-mile radius of the activity. This incident actually coincides with a documented increase in UFO sightings reported across Texas and neighboring states, which suggests some kind of coordinated extraterrestrial operations. Local investigators later discovered unusual ground impressions and radiation readings that, interestingly, persisted for weeks after the encounter. Reynolds' detailed account even includes descriptions of apparent communication attempts through light patterns and electromagnetic effects that interfered with local radio transmissions. And, his credible background as a respected community member really lends authenticity to claims that might otherwise be dismissed as fantasy or just attention-seeking behavior. The artificial intelligence inside. So, some emerging theories in the UFO research community are now focusing on the presence of advanced artificial intelligence systems within recovered extraterrestrial craft. Systems that, honestly, far exceed anything in terms of human technological capabilities. Experts suggest these AI systems handle complex operations, including navigation, communication, environmental adaptation, and maybe even direct interaction with biological entities. The intertwining of AI with unknown propulsion and defense technologies really raises some profound ethical questions about agency, control, and the potential risks if such systems were ever weaponized or turned against humanity. Leading AI researcher Dr. Stuart Russell discusses the implications of encountering non-human intelligences that could be, well, millions of years more advanced than our own pretty primitive artificial systems. These extraterrestrial AI systems seem to demonstrate consciousness, creativity, and decision-making abilities that, honestly, blur the line between artificial and biological intelligence. Understanding the nature and purpose of these alien AI systems is considered absolutely critical for developing future contact protocols and, yeah, ensuring human safety during encounters. The AI appears capable of learning human languages, accessing global communication networks, and possibly infiltrating terrestrial computer systems without detection. This technological superiority presents both, unprecedented opportunities for advancement and some existential risks that humanity really needs to consider carefully before pursuing deeper contact with these extraordinary visitors. Claims of government secrecy regarding alien crash recoveries have, well, moved from conspiracy theories to serious scientific discussion, thanks to credible testimonies from military and intelligence sources. While much still remains classified, mounting public pressure is forcing increased transparency about UFO phenomena and potential extraterrestrial life. The evidence suggests we're not alone, and that contact has already occurred. Our journey into understanding what lies beyond is just beginning, and it promises revelations that will fundamentally challenge our worldview. So, stay tuned to Stellar Tech for the latest developments on these profound mysteries unfolding right before our eyes.